Okay, Emily, I think we can get started, right?
Yeah.
All right, hello everyone. Once again, welcome to the Sidhu School of Business and Leadership. My name is Dr. Ojun Lee, and I'm an assistant professor of sports management. I'm also serving as a chair of marketing and sports management and hospital leadership department. I'm here with my colleague, Ruth, Dr. Hughes.
Yeah, so I'm Ruth Hughes. I am chair of the other department, Finance, Accounting, and Management. And we are delighted to have you here today. We're going to do the presentation. If you have questions, you're certainly welcome if you want to try and raise your hand. But it might be easier if you ask them at the end. We'll have lots of time. So either way, we'll be delighted to answer questions at the end of the presentation. So we'll get started. June, if you'll move the slide deck forward and we'll start talking about what you can expect your first year. So you're all looking at Wilkes, and I know that you're trying to say to yourself, well, what makes the business school different at Wilkes than other programs? And one of the things that we're most proud of is our first year program. So the way that our program works in general is it's almost like bookends. We have a first year experience and a fourth year experience. I'll be talking about the first year experience, and then Dr. Lee will talk about the fourth year capstone experience. So the first year experience is something we call integrated management experience, and it's a 2-semester introduction to business class. Normal subjects, it's, finance, accounting, marketing, all the stuff you'd expect in a survey class. The difference is students develop business plans in teams and then are given financing to actually launch those businesses. So what you see here are pictures of some students who, this is at the business plan presentation phase, where they were pitching their businesses so that faculty could make a decision as to whether or not to finance them. In the second semester, they actually launch their businesses. They have to meet sales goals. It's really a very, very experiential process. And as students are launching their business, they're learning about things like inventory management, the financial management, and all of those things, sales. So this is a program that our students have indicated is really, really valuable and is quite unique. We're very proud of it. You'll see that there's a personal and professional development component that first year as well. So as students are learning, and I'm going to talk more about that later in the presentation, but in this first year, while students are learning about the business introduction, they're also learning about how they lead, conflict management, all of those things that go hand in hand with the first year of school, study skills, those sorts of things. So that first year experience is one that we're very proud of and is continuing, I'm proud to say, even through the pandemic quite well.
Absolutely. I'm going to talk a little bit about second. Let me mute other people so that we can, sorry. In the second year, in fact, students will focus more on their major or minor courses. We offer a variety of majors and minors, as you can see from this presentation. All of our majors have minors. We have 5 additional minors. These courses help our students prepare for their future careers, and all students will need to learn more about soft skill and hard skills. And all of our major and minor programs balance their major specific courses and business core curriculum. All of our business students are also required to complete our accounting, finance, marketing, and management courses. Therefore, our students can develop various skills and they can be well prepared for their future careers. We're going to talk more about detailed majors in the end. Next, our juniors and seniors spend more time on implementing their knowledge for their careers. They will take our business strategy and capstone courses where students can learn and test their collective knowledge that they gain from taking courses here. Also, students will complete at least one internship at various companies around us, and students will have more opportunity to connect with various businesses and organizations in the third and fourth. As you can see here, we had a job fair on the Um, each one of our buildings, and we are hosting UCOM, and we hosted this kind of event in the building. Next. So in addition to this tremendous experience, we provide our undergrad students with research opportunities. Students can work with their faculty members to explore further their knowledge and conduct research for presentation and publication, which will definitely broaden their perspectives as well. We believe this can be a tremendous experience for our undergrad students, and it will help them in the long run. I think one of our students will be here with us, Emily. She's going to actually share her experience later on. Okay. Not only that, but also we have so many other experiential learning opportunities. We have our own international trip and experience. Every year we go to some European countries and learn more about their businesses and organizations there. But before COVID-19, everything was okay, but you know, I'm not sure if we can resume the fabulous experience this year. You know, everything is happening right now. But when we finally go back to normal and can enjoy traveling without any issues and COVID-19, we'll definitely continue to offer this international trip experience to our students. Well, one of the strengths we have is faculty advising. Our students work closely with their advisors when it comes to their coursework and career planning. They meet with their advisors frequently throughout the semester. Also, our advisors will assist the decision-making process from freshman year to graduation and even beyond. So in addition to that, Sidhu School has various clubs, including finance club, investment club, hospital leadership club, marketing club. Students can interact with other students who have similar interests and career goals while earning their degree. Luckily, we are here with our current student, Emily Cholin, who can share her own experience. Actually, she is serving as a chair, captain of hospital leadership club. Emily?
Yeah, so hello everyone. I'm a senior, so this will be my last semester at Wilkes. I'm a hospitality leadership major, and I have minors in leadership as well as sustainability management. And I am the president of Hospitality Leadership Club. This is my second year as the president. So some amazing experiences during my time at Wilkes. I actually switched into the business school from pharmacy. So I took the condensed first year class. I've been doing research with my advisor for the last 2 years. I've gone to conferences, and we actually just found that we're accepted to another conference that we'll be presenting at in about a month. I've gotten certain scholarships, done multiple club activities. I wasn't sure what all you guys want me to talk about, but.
Just your experience. Yeah, I think that's great.
I've had too much fun. I don't really want to graduate, but.
All right.
Okay, sounds good. Next, I think Dr. Hughes is going to talk a little bit more about PPD.
Yeah, we had mentioned before the PPD program. I talked about it in the first year. Personal and professional development is another one of our signature programs. And every year, a business student will take a 1-credit PPD course, personal and professional development course. So I talked a little bit about PPD 101, which is taken your freshman year in conjunction with the integrated management experience. That's more about your personal development, learning your own leadership style, your learning styles, conflict management, and all of that. Year 2 is when you start to look more at professional development. You transition into that and begin looking at it. It's designed to have you look at the different programs, the majors. Most of our students, obviously they've all declared a major in their freshman year, but it gives everybody a chance to figure out, well, I'm an accounting major. What can I do with that? Those kinds of discussions, and to start thinking professionally, to start working on things like your resume. PPD 301 is much more in depth about developing your professional qualifications and making sure that you're communicating your professional qualifications. So among other things in that year, you develop an e-portfolio. And it includes professional photography that you would include. And this is something that you can share with potential employers, potential internship sites as they look to hire you. Year 4 is all about networking, learning how to network. Year 3, you're really more interviewing, but this is about networking. We have site visits. During the age of COVID, we have changed over to have the webinar series where we have business leaders and others come in and talk to the students about opportunities and to interact with them in a virtual format. But this slide shows the outcomes, and we're really proud of this. What this has showed, we did a lot of research, and we found that our students are getting hired. They're getting employed. They're getting employed in places that are appropriate for their major. So it's very exciting. Personal and professional development together with our curriculum has really worked to focus our students on their professional careers.
Yeah, and I wanted to touch on PPD a little bit. So even though it's 1 credit courses, these 4 classes have been some of my favorite, I think, even more so than like my major classes, because of everything, like with resume writing and making a LinkedIn and like all these different things. And then in the fall when I took PPD 401, it was a huge switch. With hospitality, it's an industry that's been hit really hard this year. And so I remember I was like really scared. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do after school? And so Professor Terrell really helped me figure out, like in 401, she talked about like what qualities do you care about in a company and in a position and everything like that. So I'm actually having my 3rd and final interview with a company in Harrisburg tomorrow. And I'm graduating in 4 months. So it's wild, and it's some of the best classes I've ever taken.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And this will be sort of our last substantive slide. We'll do a quick wrap up. I wanted to talk about one more thing that makes the business school unique, that will have it stand out. I know you're looking at other business schools, and I've talked about our signature programs. We've talked about our mentoring, undergraduate research. We also at Wilkes have unique partnerships with these centers that are part of Wilkes University. And each one provides additional experience opportunities for our students. So the Institute for Public Policy is indeed a policy think tank. It offers research opportunities for students that might be interested in things like economic policy. The Kirby Center for Entrepreneurship has fellowships available for students to work there. They also have a student incubator. So if you are a student, and we've actually had a few of our IME projects that students wanted to continue with, that they launched longer term. There's a student incubator, business incubator, and that is managed by the Kirby Center. So really trying to foster entrepreneurship among our students. The Family Business Alliance is a membership. It's a family business membership. So family businesses in the region belong to this. There are a series of seminars, but it has also provided some network opportunities for our students, again, when they can go to the seminars or go to the events that the Family Business Alliance hosts. And then finally, the Small Business Development Center is a center that's part of a national network of, usually they're based in higher ed, and it provides free consulting to small businesses. We do have both undergraduates and graduate students that work at the Small Business Development Center as consultants. So they would work with small businesses, helping them start and grow their businesses. So great opportunities here, unique opportunities, just to add to the mix of things that make our school unique and strong.
Thank you. All right. So I think we have shared a lot of information today, but we believe that there are more stories we need to share. If you want to learn more about our business school, I'd like to ask you all to visit our website where you can find more information about all of our programs and curriculum. It looks like this. And also, we are very active on our social media accounts. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. We have YouTube channels as well. We have many stories of our students and faculty and staff, so you can be updated with our latest exciting developments here at Sidhu School of Business and Leadership. So what we would like to ask you all is to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at JS Sidhu School, so that we can be we can definitely share more information about our program and different faculty and different stories that we are making here in Sidhu School of Business and Leadership. All right, so I think we can have Q&A, right? Let's hear from our participants. Do you have any questions? You can use chat, or you can raise your hand so that I can unmute you, and you can simply unmute yourself and ask any questions. Let me stop sharing so that we can see all each other. Is that better? Oh no, let me stop sharing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just wanted to note we are available by email too. Certainly, it's
Absolutely.
the Wilkes email is very easy. It's our first and last name at wilkes.edu. So Dr. Lee and Emily and I are all happy to answer any questions that you might want to email us as well.
Mm-hmm. Any questions? I think we have shared a lot of information today, right?
Yeah.
That's why I think we answered almost all the questions that they may have.
Well, please feel free to reach out to us, and
absolutely,
by email, as I said, we'd be happy to answer anything. No, it's a big decision. So
yes, just like Dr. Hughes mentioned, we have email address luz.hughes@wilkes.edu, and my email address illusion.lee@wilkes.edu, and Emily is same, emily.cholin@wilkes.edu. So you can always feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions regarding our majors, minors, and other programs like clubs and anything like that. All right, I think we have none.
Yeah, thank you all for attending, and thank you for your interest in Wilkes. We look forward to hopefully having you join the Wilkes Kernel family.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing y'all sometime soon. That'll be great. All right, thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Emily.
Bye, Emily.